They boarded with attitude and ended up offloaded by police. Here are 5 cases when dumb first-class passengers get arrested at the airport. Number 5. Police catch NBA star at airport over huge gambling warrant. Officers approach Marcus Morris at the airport and let him know there's a warrant out for his arrest. He agrees to step aside without any trouble, but things are clearly about to get serious.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey, which one of you guys is Marcus?
Marcus?
Did you come? You could just come over here.
I'm seeing when we get there. I'm gonna come.
We don't want to make a scene or anything. We just need to. We're gonna have to take you into custody, okay?
What's wrong?
You have a warrant, but we'll explain. But we don't want to do anything in front of the kids. Does it make sense?
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna treat you with respect.
Appreciate that.
All right, so we can walk this way. Let's walk this way. We'll get it. You'll have an opportunity.
I'm not going there with you.
Okay, so just walk with us.
Can I explain to my brother was about to have
Yeah.
before
All right, we're treating them with respect. So, Marcus, let's walk over here. Yeah, I got you. We're gonna treat you with respect, but we got to do our job, right?
I got my kids right here.
I got that, and so we don't want to have them see you like that. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So we're gonna bring you right around the corner over here. So they don't see you going into handcuffs or anything. We still have to yeah. So I still got to confirm the warrant, okay?
Yeah.
We'll grab it and say we're just gonna do it right around this white wall. All right. I appreciate your cooperation. Like I said, we're gonna treat you with respect. But you do have to go into handcuffs. So my partners are gonna use when we get around this corner. My partners are gonna use their handcuffs right here. Go ahead and just face the wall for me.
Can we walk up a little further?
We're right here. We got to do it right here. Yeah.
I'm gonna put 2 cuffs on you,
So it's
you're a
not
big
as
dude,
tight.
and you're hurting your shoulder right now. I'll get it.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what the warrant is.
We'll be able to explain them more when we get it confirmed. Okay.
I'm gonna loosen these 2, all right? You're big risk, man.
Please do it, bro.
Just get them on,
I
okay?
ain't on no criminal.
I don't know. We're not trying to.
We trying to do that.
Trust me.
No, that's why we had to talk to you, right?
Marcus is cuffed quietly, but not just at the wrist, which he clearly wasn't expecting.
Hey, you got another pair?
I got the shackle.
All right.
Is Brewer, can you grab the chair?
Damn, bro, this joint's
Can you grab the chair over there?
I start walking, bro, like, God.
Well, unfortunately, based off of our policy, we can't walk out. We have to actually have you sit down.
Sit down here.
In a wheelchair.
Bro, how am I going to get my arms back in the wheelchair?
Look, hey,
Hey, this joint tight as shit on my wrist. God damn, this one he got right here. This one, this
he's rotating it, so you'll be able to put your hands together.
Oh, my hands behind my back.
I got you.
Wheelchair behind you. What are we talking about here?
So he's just repositioning it.
Cool. There you go.
It should be a lot more
I gotta get in
comfortable.
this wheelchair. What the hell?
So that's not my decision. That's our new agency policy here at the
I'm
airport.
just trying to figure out what we even doing. Like, what's even happening here?
I've explained to you, you do have a warrant. We'll be able to go talk to your family and update them. Hang on, one more.
One more what? Handcuff?
Yep,
Where?
on the feet.
Come on, bro.
You know, man.
Oh, come on.
It's the new policy. That's why I'm explaining everything to you, okay?
You never said I had to put cuffs on my legs. Come on.
Way above our head.
How's this way above right here? It's in a criminal.
We don't make decisions.
Alright,
That's fine.
it's not fine, bro.
He's walked out calmly to a waiting patrol car, but there's still more tension in the air as the situation unfolds.
We got him in custody. He was with his brother too. He's traveling with the whole family. He's actually down over here on the left, over in a small, like, secluded area. So whenever you're ready to confirm, perfect. He's like in we're just gonna go into this side, and he's like in his own hallway or room. So you ended up getting what you asked for, secluded place. So I believe it's gonna be him. There was no silliness at the gate, but this way I can definitively tell my captain we got the right guy. You guys locked it already? Watch your head.
Knees are gonna be uncomfortable. Switch in as much as you can. All right? You good? Hey, give me the proper. I'll talk to him real quick. You good? Seatbelt? Yeah. No. Hey, you good? Hey, just don't take off yet.
Police collect Marcus' belongings and pass them over to his brother, making sure nothing's missing.
Yeah, you never know. But look, they're not going to do nothing in front of the children. If they were going to do something, they would have done it in that moment when we were walking them away. He realizes where's he going at this point. But I'm going to go through each item in the bag on camera. No allegations of me missing or losing anything. This is who knows if this stuff's real? Maybe it's worth maybe it's worth more than my salary. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the one with the diamonds is real. I don't think, no. Those are each like 3-carat diamonds. Those are big. Those are big as, probably a carat and a half each, but that's a lot of carats. But who knows? Maybe he spent the money on it. Yeah, I was explaining to him what's going on. Talk to you over here so I can explain what's going on. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. So, can't tell you is he's not going to be traveling with you guys today.
Right.
This is his property. I'm going to go through each item with you that he asked me to give it to you, not to anyone else.
Yeah.
You specifically. So on my camera, just so you see it, his wallet, his ID is with us, and one of his debit cards is with us.
Okay.
All right.
Is there a reason why?
He wanted to keep it. It's good to have an ID on you and a debit card just in case he does get released or something. He at least has a way to pay for something.
Okay.
He's keeping his cell phone with him, so when he gets out, he has a contact, and we can pull numbers out of it and write it on the paper for him.
Okay.
He'll be able to make phone calls. So this is one item. I'll hand it to you one by one, but you can use the bag if you want.
Solid.
Because he's got some jewelry. I know it's probably expensive. This is one of his rings. This is his big necklace. All right.
Then they take a moment to walk his brother through what comes next, including where to get updates and how to keep track of the case.
Right, so my question is, so how when I know, like, you get to whatever decision is made on where he's going? That's my question.
So right now we're in the. I'm on our warrant channel to confirm the warrant. Hey, buddy.
What's up, Taki? Go back over there with Mama.
His other necklace. His one bracelet. He's got 3 of them. 2. 3.
Oh, go back over there with your mom.
So if you want to use this, I just wanted to show on camera that I'm presenting it to you, that I'm not taking anything.
Yeah, I can put it in there, please.
Yeah, if you want to put it back in there, that's great. So that's the update that I have for you. You guys travel, do whatever you need to do. I'm assuming this is like a family vacation. This is what it looks like.
Yeah.
It was flagged on a flight coming over here that he was here, so that's why we knew where you guys were. That's how I knew who you were. It wasn't like we were like targeting you guys or we looked you guys up.
But is it because you're going international? Like,
That could be part. That could have been.
We just came from Vegas.
So apparently.
Vegas.
So apparently that it could have been that, but also the fact the warrant just dropped like a couple days ago. It's from my buddy looked it up, my partner. He said it was like 3 days ago it came. So if you were flying, maybe something wasn't notified.
Yeah.
But that's what it was.
How do I find out information?
You can go in Broward County Jail and look at the pics, the booking pics, and you'll be able to see what his charge is there. If it says bond or no bond, that's how you'll get your information there.
I'm just confused on what do I do next, like, because y'all took him, so it's like
So he's going to be with us. He's going to be with us. You can, when you look at when he gets booked, which should be in a few hours, it will populate, and you can see it virtually on your phone.
Right.
Where he's booked, the time, date, his charges, his case number. There's no investigation here.
Right.
It's just a warrant, so he's being taken into custody here.
They go into more detail about how the warrant came up and what might happen next. But not everything is set in stone just yet.
Make sense? So I'm not writing a big report or anything like that. The kids are with family. I did, when I was walking over here, I was hoping that there was somebody that the kids could be with, because that would have been a problem. That would have been Child Protective Services get involved when we arrest somebody.
Sure.
So that I'm glad that the family's here, that you guys are traveling together.
Right.
All right? You have any other questions?
Few hours, right? Like,
So we're only like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes from the jail, from the airport, but I have the forms in my pocket. I'm waiting on a channel. She's raising me now.
Okay, just look at it tomorrow.
yeah, but when you look at it also, when you look at what? He's on basketball field, so that's another.
No, I agree with you on that.
Right.
Right, so that's why we're trying to be like,
Guy over here recording this and
you know what, there was no scene or anything like that. Everything was smooth, you know? So I don't think there's going to be any, no one's going to,
Yep, it's he's going down to the jail now.
all right, I'm saying, is he going along with it?
That I don't know. That's you're gonna have to wait to hear from him inside the jail whether they're gonna extradite. It says full extradition, but sometimes they can do things depending on the county. They may have a judge do virtual court with him or something. But he may get extradited, which means he has to wait here until he gets an officer to come pick him up and bring him back to that county. All right. All right.
Back with Marcus, an officer does his best to explain the full situation. Marcus listens, but it's clear the reality is still sinking in.
If you want to just peek the window, I'm going to let him talk to him and tell him that I gave his brother everything. And so I gave your brother everything. I handed it to him one by one. He put it back in the envelope, most of it back in the envelope. I explained to him what the deal was. I said that yes, and while I was speaking to him, they did confirm everything. That you're going to be booked at Broward County Main Jail. That there is no bond right now, but they are going to extradite. There's a possibility, depending on that county, if they want to do some virtual court or something, they might be able to see a magistrate here, and you might be able to post bond here, or you're going to have to wait for an officer to come down from there and bring you back. And again, we treat you with the utmost respect. I appreciate your cooperation. We tried to keep it low key. Yeah, I think you're probably going to end up getting extradited back, and so there's a time frame on it, but they have I think they have like 2 weeks to come down and get you or something like that.
The warrant's for a fraud tied to a bounce check. There's no bond right now, so he might get extradited or do a virtual court appearance. But either way, he's not flying out with his family today. Number 4. This passenger took unruly to a whole new level. Police are called to Tampa International Airport after a report of a disruptive passenger delaying a flight. The man is already off the plane and walking through the terminal when officers approach him.
How you doing, sir? Okay, we gotta leave. Let's go this way. This way. This way. We're going this way. Yeah, 1 for 5. He's not listening to me. Yo, you're gonna make this worse for yourself. We're walking towards the 70 gates. The exit's not that way, my man.
No one's talking to you.
Doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere.
Who's asking you to go somewhere?
It doesn't matter. I'm with you now. That's not the exit. Are you trying to go to jail?
For what?
Trespass? I'm about to trespass you because you're not listening to me.
You can't trespass.
I can trespass you.
Work for
I
the
can
state.
trespass you. I work for the airport. You're a trespass. You can't go this way. You have to start listening to me. We're going this way.
You do.
No, you do. This is Delta. You want to speak to Delta?
You cannot trespass.
I can. I work for the airport. I can trespass you. And
Anything on the plane, Mr. Foster?
I'm talking to you. Yeah, I got a wife and a child.
it's a great way to act. He's not fine? No? All right. For good?
Not for good for now.
You're no fly list. 1 for 5. I've already trespassed.
You can't trespass.
Yeah, you're trespassed, buddy. I don't care. You're not going to speak to me like that.
How about that?
You're leaving.
First Amendment right.
You go. I don't care. You're leaving, though. You want to act like this? You're gone. That's how
I'm
it
already
goes.
walking out.
Let's go.
Why
Go.
you put your hands on?
Let's
Why
go.
are you putting your hands on
You want to
me?
get arrested? Let's go. Let's go.
Police manage to detain him and place him in cuffs. They begin piecing together what happened by talking with airport staff while escorting him out.
Walk out the door now. You're trespassing. You're gone. Go. You're arrested. Let's go. Hand on your back. Hands behind your back.
Only area. Please do not enter.
You multiple times.
Is this not way for the exit? Is this not
You want to
for the
stop
exit?
and you stop and talk to us at the exit.
Why is this not for the exit?
Whose car is downstairs? Mine is.
Why is this not for the exit?
Come on.
Any interference?
Yes.
What kind of interference?
Flight attendants, he was cursing everybody out, flicking everybody off on the plane.
Why it was in flight?
No. We couldn't even get the plane out the gate.
Because of him?
Yes.
Okay.
So the plane is still at the gate. His wife and his kids are on there, but I was trying to get him to
Where's
stop
his wife
him
and his kids still on
over
the
here
plane?
at the gate. I'm about to walk back over there too.
All right, let me make sure. You gonna be over there? All right, I'll be back in a second.
So they give me a chance to talk to you. Are they gonna act today?
Let's
What's
go.
up? You said you don't talk to police. That's the first thing you said to me.
You're right.
Yeah, so why was that?
I
I was
don't
gonna help
answer
you.
questions.
Okay, I was gonna help you,
I
man.
said I don't answer questions.
Whatever, I was gonna help you.
There's a difference.
Nonsense. It doesn't matter.
How can you say that?
What do you mean? You're just gonna stomp
Words
by me?
matter. Words matter.
And not talk to me? You're gonna stomp by me?
Words
Yeah,
matter.
listen at your words.
Yeah, listen to you.
I said
You sound
I
like
don't
a child right
answer
now.
questions.
You sound like a child. Come on, if anybody up, look in the mirror, dude.
Even in cuffs, the man stays confrontational and keeps pushing boundaries. Officers search him before leading him toward the patrol car.
I'm gonna rip it out of your hand.
Why are you taking it? Why are you taking it?
You're in our custody.
Can't have anything in your hands. You're under arrest.
What, can I ask a question?
Are you gonna talk to us?
No, I'm gonna ask you questions. I am not talking to you more.
Go ahead, ask me a question.
Why am I under arrest?
Trespassing, disorderly conduct.
That's not something that's good.
There's interference with the flight too. They couldn't leave because
Here
of
you
you.
go, interference.
That's
Federal charge.
my daughter was autistic, screaming. The nurse, the lady came over. No, I told her, and then she wouldn't.
You got anything on you can have?
My,
Nice.
there's no knife.
I said
You're
nice.
lying.
I said nice.
That's sugar, not a knife.
I said nice.
Yeah. You say that now because there's no knife.
I don't think you have a knife. You have to go through TSA.
I don't have a knife.
Hey, relax.
Nobody said you had a knife.
Why are you telling me to relax? I'm in handcuffs, leaning against the car. You're making it sound like I'm being all out of control.
He yells from the back seat and insists the whole issue stems from his child's health concerns. Officers remain professional while checking in with his wife nearby.
Speech is not out of control. Yelling and screaming
calls him a disturbance.
is not out of control.
Yeah.
I did not
You're at an airport, man.
Disturbance. My child is autistic, and I try to explain that, and then
We're good.
why are you squeezing my hand?
Go. Get in the car. Watch your head. Get in the car.
Get in the
Don't
car.
let me put you
I'm
in the car.
going,
Get in the,
dude.
get in the car.
Can I get in?
Yes, get in. Watch
Stop
your.
pushing that.
Get in the car.
I know how to get in the car. You don't have to be.
Sit down.
Yeah, I said it. I don't need a seatbelt unless you guys plan on crashing into something. Which wouldn't be surprising.
I'm assuming you're the wife.
Excuse me?
You're his wife.
Foster? Yeah.
Okay. He got arrested because he would not leave, and he cursed everybody out. And we told him like 3 or 4 times for him to leave, and he just wouldn't leave
Wouldn't leave from where?
from the airport. He got
While he
trust.
was waiting for me.
Yeah, well, he was swearing up the officers and everything, so he was causing a big scene. So he got arrested for trespassing. They trespassed him to tell him to leave, and he wouldn't leave. So he's at the Hillsborough County Jail. You can call over there. Okay,
Okay, and where is that guy who has my luggage?
he's over here.
Please, please. Come here.
Police explain the situation to the wife. Meanwhile, staff give more details about what led to the confrontation.
So what does that mean? Like,
So call the Hillsborough County Jail and ask for him, and they'll tell you what you need to do.
because he supposed to go to my funeral.
What's that?
Funeral, my mom passed away.
No, I'm sorry to hear that, but all right. So why don't you help them what they need to do? Are you in charge over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So what,
They're still here though. The plane's still here.
plane's still here. Okay. So what exactly happened?
So the red coat was here for it. So
Yeah.
they could tell you more of that.
Okay. All right, I'll go do that.
Yeah.
If you want to help her out,
Yeah, I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna help her.
let's go this way.
So the guy, he has a special needs child.
Yeah.
The child kicked one of the agents, which wasn't really the
Sure.
problem. The problem is he was given instructions on the aircraft and he wasn't following the instructions.
Right.
So he was cursing at the crew.
Yeah.
His wife attempted to calm him down.
Okay.
And he called her.
He called his wife.
He called his wife.
Okay.
He was saying, "I don't care. Take me off this plane."
Right. That's
So
what we dealt
the
with.
crew,
Right.
went and attempted to talk to him. One of the crew members told him, because his child had an iPad that was too loud. So
Yeah.
she went and spoke to him, said, "Hey, is there a way to possibly?"
Nothing. Nothing. Is this flight leaving right now?
Nah, it's still got a couple minutes. It goes out.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, I'm getting it right now. Okay, we'll get all the info. You got it. Got it.
And so the flight attendant went to try to talk to him. And he's like, "No, my daughter specialist is not going to do it. I don't care. I don't want to hear it."
As staff talk through the disruption, it becomes clear the man delayed the entire flight. Officers head toward the captain for confirmation on what happened.
So at that point, this is an 8-hour flight. We don't feel comfortable.
Right.
So if he's acting like this now.
Right. We're gonna go over the Atlantic. Right.
So they asked us to come and talk to him. So we came down and tried to speak to him. Tell him, well, we heard something that's going on. We want to know what your side of the story is. Well, why I got to come off the plane? I didn't do nothing. Well, we're trying to.
What time is the flight supposed to leave at?
Well, it's already delayed for 15 minutes.
Because of him?
Yeah, we got to come.
All right.
Deal with him.
You know he won't give us his name or anything.
Foster. I can get it for you.
Yeah, I just need name, date of birth, and whatever you can give me. You call my lieutenant back. So what time is he supposed to leave 15 minutes ago?
It's supposed to be about 5:45. So
Because of him, it's delayed?
we're at 20-minute delay right now.
Okay. I need to talk to the captain.
She was on there.
Yeah, I gotta talk to the captain too if you want to go back down next. I gotta find out if there's interference with the flight, then the FBI has to come out.
Yeah,
And that
so
could be.
yeah,
So-
because he's yeah.
Let me go down there. If you find an address, then I'll be right back.
So stay here or go
I'll be go with me.
Okay.
You let her in? Well, he got arrested.
Well, he needed to.
Yeah.
He was horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't much better with us.
Like, it was like, we didn't smell anything on his breath, and he just seemed either be struggling with something mental or he had taken something.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason for him to be so, like,
No.
100.
Even with us, all he had to do was leave, and he wouldn't leave.
Yeah, and that part of that room, like, I'm so bad for her.
Yeah.
Inside the cockpit, the captain confirms the passenger's behavior was out of line. He offers support for the wife and child and thanks the officers for stepping in.
And I think that poor wife is just.
Yeah, I heard what he said to her. Yeah.
We flipped off the passenger and done to one.
Yeah.
For no apparent reason. Like,
It's unbelievable.
this guy.
Hello. Can I talk to the captain?
You sure can.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, sir. Hey.
Yes, I gotta
talk to the captain. Yeah. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Sergeant Olson. So, I need to know: is there any interference with you guys? Because if there is, I gotta. No. Okay. All right. That's all I need to know. So,
I was just gonna walk up and talk to you,
Yeah.
fellas. We're
Well, he got arrested because he just completely out of control.
define.
What's that?
Define out of control.
Wouldn't leave for trespassing. Wouldn't leave. Kept fighting with our officers. So we just
Nice.
yeah. So
Seemingly under the influence of anything.
I smell it.
Curious.
I don't know. I didn't smell it. Right.
Anymore, right?
Right. So it could be some other issue too. I don't know.
Is the wife and child safe?
They're safe. They're with us now. They're off the plane over the other side. So one of our guys is with her.
What can I do?
So I just wanted to know if there's interference or not.
Not with us.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up and lend support to Sonya. She's up there.
Okay.
Getting a report right now.
All right.
And aside from everything else, thank you for your service.
No, I appreciate it, guys.
As well as your spouse and family.
No, I
serve
appreciate
also
that.
with you. So thank you very much.
All right, guys.
And Blue Light.
Yeah, well, have a nice flight, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Back in the squad car, the man keeps mouthing off. His behavior raises even more concern as officers question whether something else may be affecting him.
You don't have your ID? You don't have your ID? Oh, the body cam will be great. You have ID or what? Okay.
I don't answer you.
You're gonna have a in jail. Nothing to do with anything.
No, you're right, it doesn't. But being a cop and me being is all I need.
Name and birthday? All right. You're gonna have a
Yeah, and you know what? That sounded like a threat. Don't think I'm not gonna have it documented. Oh, you're gonna have a great time in jail. Almost like it's some sort of club.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Shut. Finally.
You're the one screaming.
Screaming is not a problem.
Calling on services.
No.
You're in the airport, man.
Was I screaming in the airport?
Yeah.
Oh, one says yes, the other one says it doesn't matter. Both of y'all. I was not screaming in that airport. I was not screaming at that airplane. I tried to explain to that lady that my daughter is autistic. You cannot take that tablet away from her. We do not have headphones for her. I could not turn the volume down. And then she walked away. She was trying to tell me to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you don't understand. My daughter's autistic. She does not respond to take it away. Thank you for being exactly what I believe the police department in all these states are. And you told me straight out, and if you have your body cams on, then I have evidence of you telling me that doesn't matter. So make sure you delete that.
He's officially charged with trespassing and disorderly conduct. Number 3. Mid-flight monkey business gets this couple in trouble. Midway through a commercial flight, airline staff are alerted to some inappropriate behavior between two passengers. The flight attendants act quickly and discreetly, separating the pair and relocating them to different seats for the rest of the flight. From there, they alert law enforcement to meet the aircraft upon landing.
You guys call?
Yeah, he said. Let me tell you. He said that passengers probably was hiding across on the plane.
Who's he?
My supervisor. They got a call.
Oh, they
So
got a call
needed-
from the.
Yeah,
Oh,
when I was coming in.
so they're not here yet?
He said so. They said I need to come to the gate. But you can talk more about it.
Oh, but they're not here yet?
They about to land.
Oh, okay.
They went like 11.
Yeah.
What happened?
Coupling 26 AD thought this was the appropriate place to, her boyfriend or husband, whoever he is. A lot of customers complained. We tried to get her to just sit up and pass her seatbelt to avoid with a lot of kids back there. So we tried to not make any big issue about it, but they continued. So.
And were there any children around them?
Yeah, the family, they're in 26 AD. The kid in 27.
Did you actually see it? I just need you to write it down for me what you saw.
Yeah. and then lady with her kid witnessed it as well.
Are these them?
Hello. Hey. Are these people? Are those them? That was them?
Hold up, we got to talk to you guys.
Okay.
What happened on the plane?
Laying down? What do you mean? I was sleeping on him.
Once the plane is on the ground, officers board and begin questioning the couple separately. Both appear caught off guard at first.
Okay, so it was reported that you both were having on board.
We were having, I'm sorry, what?
So they were reported by the captain. So it is unacceptable you do that on board. Especially, I don't know, but that's why they were reporting to us.
Okay.
So
I was sleeping on him for half of the flight.
I slept the entire plane. How we have
So one of the in-flight reported that he witnessed you guys having.
I laid on him for half of the flight while we were sleeping. My daughters were behind me.
The girls are right there.
My daughters were right behind me.
All right, so.
Like, really?
All right, that's why I was like a shock.
No, I'm shocked as well. Our daughters are right behind us.
It's a full plane.
All right. Were you addressing anybody to staff? Were you doing on board?
Will I what? I'm sorry, say that again?
Were you addressed in any way?
I was
dressed? No, I wasn't.
I was laying down at one point, and the stewardess from the front, the male, said, "Excuse me, ma'am, you have to turn around and put your seatbelt on." But I was like in fetal position, like laying down, like actually sleeping.
Okay.
That's the only thing, and he was like really, really rude about it.
Basically, was asleep. I never watched the movie. I never turned on the TV. I was asleep.
The only thing that I can think of was that male stewardess when I was laying down and he came over and was super rude and was like, "Turn around and put your seatbelt on." He was sleeping. I was like, I had my legs up, like almost like a fetal position, like, and he had his arm wrapped around me, and that was it. I mean, we didn't have any like blankets or anything. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I don't understand how this is happening.
The man and woman continue to deny accusations as the officers proceed with their investigation. Let's see how that plays out for them.
Well, that was why they reported as a DSA had to follow up with you guys because I wanted to understand that any kind of hand like that.
I completely understand
pull you
that.
up.
And listen, if I was going to do that, I wouldn't do it right behind me.
Well,
My
it
teenage
makes
daughters.
sense to me.
Like,
it makes sense to me as well. I just want to make sure that was wrong. That's the reason I pulled you off.
That's fine. There's no way that would happen.
Not entirely that you, but that's why.
I was actually telling him, like, this was the most rudest.
All right, so I'm gonna follow up with that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Let's go out to our office.
Yeah.
Finish it over.
Yeah. Well, for what I do, okay.
So we can.
Can I take my children?
He's gonna stay with us.
They're coming with us. We're all going to end up in the same office downstairs, just to be out of the way and not in front of everybody. And
This is like humiliating.
we're just talking. There's really nothing to be humiliated about, I mean, I don't know what's going on. We were just asked to come and talk to you guys, so we're going to talk to you guys privately.
Police take statements from witnesses and review the situation to see if any laws were broken.
Okay.
Okay. Hi.
What did you see happening?
Okay. When we was the take off, she was jerking up on him, and I come with my kid, one 11 years old and another 14 years old, and she was watching that my kid was watching on them, and she didn't stop. And I was like, I didn't know what to do because my little one was like, "What
Do you have
are
your
you?"
identification? Okay. Hey, just you want to step over here so we're out of the way.
But the only thing is that I don't want that she knows that, that I the kind of thing so them too.
I know.
Are you able to read my handwriting?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did you actually see a sexual or anything, or?
We couldn't see any organs because it was the way it was angled in there. It was a little hard to see, but I did see.
Did you ask him to stop?
We're trying not to because that way if we did, we were going to cause a problem, and it was early in the flight, so we had about an extra hour and a half, I want to say, of the flight. So
How long did it go on for?
that's a good question. She's going to know a little bit more than I did. We were just trying to make pass-by so we could witness it. We made multiple ones, and I was the only one that saw motion. So that was the best act that I saw.
So with her head in his lap, not her hand?
Straight in the lap. So, obviously.
Was there a blanket or anything?
Nope.
No? Wow.
That's why I was able to see the up and down, but I couldn't see any actual
Yeah.
vehicle. That's why. If I had been through the vehicle, there was definitely something going on.
Okay. Can you just put your ID so I can just take a picture of it?
All right, basically, because of the information provided, obviously we have to talk to you guys separately and go from there, basically. Clearly, there's people around you guys, and
During this time, the couple is separated and informed about the next steps.
I don't know what's being said over there, but we have to talk to them, figure out if they say something that might cause you guys to be under arrest, then you guys might end up under arrest. If they don't say it, I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying we're talking to them. They're going to talk to them as well, and then eventually it's going to come up to whatever they believe saw. That's all I'm saying. Like, whoever was around you. Okay.
You want to tell me what happened on the plane?
The only thing that happened is me and her got on the plane. The girls sat behind us. We asked them if they wanted to be in front of us so we could see them. They said no.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I have one. I have them in the cell. All right. All right. Bye. Yep. Okay. Bye. All right. Go ahead.
We joked around for a little bit before we got on the plane. Before we left. I slowly started to pass out. I leaned on the window side with the window thing down. My wife eventually was on my shoulder. And then eventually her head was on my lap, almost probably the entire flight until the gentleman woke us up and asked him to get up, seat straight, etc., etc. I was asleep almost the entire flight. I never watched TV. I never engaged with anybody. I was up all night and I drove us to the airport.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, I'm just going to put the handcuff on you. Okay.
Why?
I'm not quite sure he's the arresting officer. If there's he's the investigating officer.
What's going on?
The woman appears upset and frustrated by how everything is unfolding. Officers take the time to explain the situation and make sure she understands what's happening.
Yeah. So, again, I've been with you.
Yeah, what is going on
And
right
I
now?
wasn't there prior to whatever conversation you guys had with them over there. I'm just walking with you guys to get you guys here.
We talked to all you guys at the same time, though.
I was talking to their flight attendant, so I don't know what was said outside prior to me coming to you guys. So as of right now, you guys are being detained. Whatever investigation he does,
Are we being arrested right now?
detained.
What is that? I don't even know what that
Detained
means.
means that you're in our custody until whatever investigation needs to be done is done.
What is going on right now?
What's that?
So my heart is like beating out of my chest.
Well,
Okay.
there were reports on the plane that you were performing with your husband on the plane in public.
We weren't doing that. I was like sleeping all over him, yes. And we were like giggling and joking when we first got there because it was such a show of a morning. But I slept on him almost the entire time. And then when the flight attendant said, turn around and put your seatbelt on, like I sat up and then he remained sleeping and then laid on me for a little bit, and then that was it. Like this.
So again,
Kids are behind. I wouldn't do anything with my children right there. Like this is insane.
We have to do the investigation.
No, I mean,
so
I
right now, you guys are
understand that,
detained
but,
until
like,
the
this is
full
insane.
investigation is done.
So right now we're getting statements from other people, witnesses, and then we'll sort it out. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Your kids are good. They're outside.
Where outside?
Okay. Right here, right in front.
This is insane.
The situation remains tense as officers piece together what really happened.
So, like, what happens?
Again, it falls down into whatever.
So it's like their word against ours? Like they say we did something and we said we didn't?
I can't tell you exactly what he's going to do, but we just have to rely on what information is being provided. Again, we're doing an investigation on it, and then it goes from there. That's all I can tell you right now.
Once they've heard from everyone involved, they decide the behavior crossed a line but doesn't meet the level of a criminal offense.
Want to see?
Both passengers are given official warnings and reminded that next time they might not be so lucky. They're released without arrest and allowed to leave the airport separately. Number 2. This is why arguing with airport cops doesn't work. Deputies show up when a man who's been kicked off an airline refuses to leave the airport. Here's what happens when they approach the man at the airport and ask him to explain his side of the story.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I already heard the story.
What's that?
That's the story that I told you.
Well, that's her story. That's her version of it.
Exactly. That's what you guys couldn't believe.
What's
Yeah,
that?
I waved you down and you didn't even acknowledge me. You went straight to her.
Yeah, because you didn't call me.
You're right. You're right about that.
So that's how it works.
All right,
That's how it works. We go to
all right.
people who calls us.
Okay. So what's my right now to do? I lost my
I
flight.
haven't even heard your story.
Huh?
I haven't heard your story yet.
Okay, so I'm asking you, what's my right now? The flight left. They give you $300 if you want to volunteer to give up your seat, right?
Right.
Right. I came. I have my ticket. The one, she already took my ticket like that. It was in 19B. I sat down there. They put my bag there, right? A couple minutes later, she came and told me, when you give up your seat, you need to go to 43D. That's fine. I got up. I went over there. I didn't move my bag. And I went to 43D. Now, all I was asking was, why did that happen? Not that I want the seat back or that I want some conversation or nothing. I need to get to Atlanta. And then they're talking about, they came down, oh, you need to get out of here because you're intoxicated.
Officers start asking for his name and other details, but he refuses to answer and brings up calling his lawyer. Tensions start to rise when he's told he needs to leave the airport.
And this is where we're at. The flight left, I'm here. I'm calling right now. So if they give me the 8:50 flight, that's fine.
What's your last name, sir?
Why?
Okay, well, you want me to help you. First of all, I want to speak to you with respect. Okay, that's first and foremost.
I'm speaking with you with respect.
So, yeah. This is how we're going to play this. This is how we're going to play this. Yep, exactly. Yep. All right. Redetermined. Thanks, sir. Have a good night.
For real?
Yep, for real.
Calling my lawyer right now.
You can call whoever you want to call, but this is how we're gonna do this.
Hey,
You might want
ain't
to call my
nobody
side,
trespass
sir.
me,
You
that's-
can either leave on your own or you can leave with us.
Yeah.
You got options.
Okay.
And I show you better I can tell you.
Okay.
The ball's in your court.
I ain't got no ball. Trying to get to Atlanta to take care of.
You got a cell phone. That means you can talk and walk. Let's go, sir. I'm asking you again. Please leave the property.
Look at this. And they give me the number. That's not even working. Wow.
Good. Can you please stop? Copy.
You guys are crazy, bro. You can't treat people like this. No matter what.
Sir, I'm telling you now, leave the property.
Bro, I left my seat and I went to another one.
I'm
and I was just
again.
asking them
I'm asking
why.
again.
And that's it.
I'm actually real nice. Please leave
Oh,
the
what's
property.
that real nice? Well, you gonna call your buddies, bro?
No, I don't need buddies.
Even as he begins walking out, the man keeps pushing boundaries and provoking officers. They've made it clear he's trespassed, but the situation isn't cooling off just yet.
I don't need buddies. I don't need buddies. Science has nothing to do with nothing. So I'm asking you again.
That's not right.
I'm asking you again, sir.
That's not right, bro.
I'm asking you again. Please leave the property.
I'm telling you, I have.
This is private property. This ain't public.
No, this is public, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's an airport. It's not
That's
public.
what you guys think.
It's not public, okay? Please leave the property.
Forever?
Please leave the property.
So I can come tomorrow with another ticket?
425, one more time, one more time. D number one.
Hey, I can come tomorrow with another.
Please leave the property.
You guys are funny.
Okay, you finna see funny.
Yeah.
Please leave the property.
Hey, you wish. Was in high school.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Yep, sure was.
Yeah.
As long as you leave this property, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Yep. You're gonna leave this property.
Serve and protect.
But you're gonna leave this property.
You're not gonna serve and protect. Yeah, you.
Yep. Leave the property. Leave the property.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Thank you. Yep, sure will be.
All right.
Well, you won't be. I can show you that. Yep, I can show you that.
What you gonna do?
Yep.
What you gonna do?
Yep, keep doing what you're doing.
Nigga.
Yep.
With nothing.
Sure is. Sure is. Sure is.
I need somebody to take pictures of a wheelchair, please.
Exactly.
Yep, hit that door. Hit that door.
Hey.
Hit
Nah,
that door.
they get that
Go
door
ahead.
to me.
Go ahead.
Don't
There you go.
touch me.
Big man, go ahead.
Nah, I ain't no big man.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. There you go.
We got kids
Thank
here.
you.
We got kids here.
Thank you.
Hey, get out the way, bro. Just.
The officers manage to escort him outside, but the man doesn't stop challenging them. Then, things take a turn, and it quickly becomes more than just a verbal back and forth.
You good? You done? All right, cool. Have a good night.
You too, man.
And you might want to find somewhere else to fly, because I'll make sure Delta, you don't fly with Delta ever again in life.
I'll make sure you.
Yeah.
Oh, I am. He's not. What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
You told me you're being cool, right?
Yeah, but look, you saw how you just walked over me? You're a sergeant, right? No, he's a sergeant.
Turn around, you're on the rest.
He's a
Turn around,
sergeant.
you're on the rest.
Go
Turn
Terminal
around.
3,
Please,
please.
you're on the rest. I'm done.
For what?
Turn around.
For what?
Turn around.
Why am I arrested for?
I'm done playing. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. You get slammed, dude. Oh, I'm fucking playing with you. I'm playing with you.
My back right there.
Yes, sir.
My back right there. I didn't put my bag on.
Give me a cuff. Give me a cuff.
Oh.
Put your hand behind your back. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Hey, I missed one.
Have a seat. Have a seat, bro. I told you to have a seat. Keep it. Sit here asking your ass. Enough already.
Wow.
Where's the ass?
No?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, you be there.
Sit up.
Right?
Sit up.
You sit me over.
Sit up.
You sit me over. Wait here. Go ahead, sit up. All right, you can hurt yourself. I'm not hurting myself.
Even after being taken down, the man refuses to give up his ID and keeps resisting. What starts as a standoff becomes a full-on struggle that drags out to the very end.
You can't. You gotta take the toss off so you can get the bag out.
You got ID on you? What's
No,
ID?
I don't.
You ain't got ID?
Nope.
Okay, cool. What's your name? What's your name? You ain't got a name? And I come play this game with you. Where's the phone? Let the phone go. Let the phone go. Let the phone go. Let the phone go.
There you go.
Let the phone go. Thank you, sir. What do you say? Let the phone go. Thank you.
Y'all feel real good, right?
Yeah, we do. You got ID on you? Roll over. Roll over. Roll over.
Nah, you roll me over, man.
I roll you. All right.
Strong guy. That's a power trip that you are.
Yeah, I'm
You ain't got number Victor Rolando.
Yeah.
I hope you have your camera on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sue
the
the
entire
shit out of
time.
you. I'm gonna sue.
The entire time.
I'm gonna sue the.
Good, please do. Get
Yes.
in line.
Yeah.
Get in line.
Get in line.
Do you think the officers handled this the right way? Or could it have gone differently? Let us know in the comments. Number 1. This airport fight got ugly fast, and rapper Jim Jones was in the middle. On a Delta flight, tension brews between rapper Jim Jones and another passenger over who gets to exit the plane first. Things seem to settle down while still in the air, but once they land and move through the airport, the situation picks back up.
Rapper Jim Jones?
No, I have no idea.
Anyways, I guess he was fine, but there was a passenger for row 4. I don't know who it is. Later, I don't know who it is. They went at it.
Like physically or verbal?
They know verbal for sure. They're not sure if it was physical.
Okay. So as soon as we landed, a whole bunch of commotion going on, and I had so much going on close to here. There was a rapper named Jim Jones who was sitting in 5 Bravo. I don't know if the people in front of him either touched his bag or touched him, but all I could hear was like, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." I think that was Jim Jones saying that. And then they just kept going back and forth, back and forth. I didn't hear any like negative or like cussing words come out of their mouth, but it was just a whole lot, and other passengers started getting involved, trying to just like, "Hey, chill out," you know.
Why don't we deplane?
Sorry?
Why don't we start deplaning?
Okay.
Because they're in first class. We'll be out pretty quick.
Okay.
And then we'll talk to him and then see who the other. They'll tell us who the other person is. I'm sure. Yeah.
Whatever you want. So you're going to take everybody off the plane, or is that?
We're going to start. They're in first class, so they're going to be the first class.
Okay. Just let us know who it is.
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to say, I don't know what. Yeah.
How you doing, sir?
It's all good. Official resolved.
They're going to talk to you really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, speak away.
We don't exactly know what happened.
There's a minor discussion about people jumping in front of somebody and somebody cut in front of somebody else. It's all good. It's all good. You put his hands in.
Okay, do you want to talk?
I'm out here.
Okay, that's fine.
It's good. It's all good.
You know what this was, huh?
Okay.
It's classic.
The calm doesn't last long. A fight breaks out near the escalator, and despite police trying to take control, this happens.
Here we go. Lower level. Hey! Knock it off! You're jumping me? Knock it off! You're bleeding! Knock it off! You're bleeding! Knock it off! You're jumping me! It's two of them against me! Knock it off! Knock it off!
They jumping me!
Foxtrot 2-3, you got...
I'm not going nowhere.
Ah!
I'm not
sit
going
down.
nowhere. I want to sit down.
Okay, good.
They jumping me!
Sit down. Yo! Sit down. Sit.
Hey!
Hey! Do not hit me. Do not.
Hey!
Go sit down. You're bleeding all over. Sit down. I don't care. Sit your now.
I just say
Down. Nobody cares.
You're not listening.
You need to sit.
Because you're not listening.
Oh, yeah. You're getting.
Dude, you're bleeding all over the place. Just stop. Stop. Stop moving. Stop moving.
Foxtrot 297.
Have a seat.
Mind if I stand?
No, you
I'm
need to
sitting
sit
for
down.
3 hours.
Sir, either you get in that seat or I'll put you in that seat. Try it.
Touch me on a plane. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
They just tried. I had to protect myself.
Yes,
period.
that we just went to, and it was supposed to be dispersed, and then it's not.
Turns out an elderly person got caught in the middle of the scuffle and might be hurt. Jim Jones shares his side, claiming he was being jumped without cause.
Excuse me. Are you okay?
He doesn't know yet.
Are you okay?
And my left leg is.
We're gonna get an ambulance for you.
The other guy got up, put his hands on me. So don't touch me. Also. Don't touch my arm. I grabbed him. Don't touch me. Pilot called him, walked out, asked me if I need help. I told him the man put his hands on me, but I want to leave. The dude is taunting me the whole way.
Yeah.
Me and him get to tussling. I get down here, the other dude starts jumping on me like he's helping. This guy,
And this all originated from the flight. You guys had words on, and you said he touched you.
You did? I just want to go home. I'm sorry that the old man got into it because he had nothing to do with it. His friend is the one that jumped on me and tried to help him out for no reason. They don't even know.
Is he with anybody?
I don't know who he's with. He was on my flight. At some point, the gentleman, what happens as he's talking to him? He's taunting me. He's taunting me. I'm walking to the escalator. I get on the escalator. He's still taunting. He does a fake fish move, a bunch of it. I grab him. Now we got to go for it. Okay. I'm tumbling down the escalator. He comes out of nowhere. He don't even know him. Jumps on top of me like, yeah, you was talking. Like, I had to grab him.
On the plane. Okay. They started with him on the plane. Those two got into it. Those two got into with him on the plane. We got a little physical.
This guy down, I guess, makes a flinch and fight.
They rolled. No. They all rolled in. They were behind us and they rolled down. So they knocked him over, and then they knocked me over.
Did somebody get shoved?
They were coming down the escalator.
Were you in front of them?
Yes.
Okay.
It started on the airplane.
Yes, we know something started on the airplane.
Now the details are getting messy. Everyone agrees the issue started on the plane, but how it turned into an escalator brawl is still up for debate.
How is this guy was the one who was involved too on the plane?
Yes, he was involved on the plane. Yes.
He's telling me he first got bumped on the plane by the rapper. Yeah, he first got bumped by him. And then when we were up there, there's the guy who's coming out right now from the restroom. He was like, "Are you involved?" He was the one who they said he was involved.
It got worse because we calmed it down, and then those two guys
know each other.
Those two guys were going at it because they wanted to fight.
So you and him know each other, or are you traveling?
My part.
From my understanding,
Okay.
this was squashed.
Yes.
on the plane.
This is a byproduct
They kept
of
on
their
going,
problem.
but they rolled down the stairs, unfortunately.
So when
So
this
who-
was when this was all
Who
said
started what on the stairs?
and done, sir, did you see what happened on the stairs at the cause of the tumble down?
The two guys are fighting.
Right, but you know what happened?
They were just fighting.
That's it.
They started to go at each other.
That's what I'm saying. Did you see who pushed or who shoved or?
Well, it was both guys. It was, they're fighting. They roll down the stairs. And they take the old man out.
see anyone.
On his 94th birthday. It's a good birthday gift.
What did he have on the plane with the other guy?
He also had an objection. Well, what started the whole thing is that, when you get off the plane, everybody from behind waits for the people in front of them to go out. So one guy, who I don't have to mention his name, decided that he's going to cut in front of everybody, and I wasn't too happy about that. I'm just trying to explain, hey, let the people in front of you get out first.
Okay.
So he and I were like, yelled at each other. No words. We have words, but the other guy came and started to fight him. Yeah, take care of him.
Yeah, if you have his ID, please, before he goes.
Let him get up and I'll take care of him.
So you know the bell bing, I got up.
Police hear out Jim Jones as he breaks down what led up to the fight. The more he talks, the more the pieces start to come together.
Tried to go to the joint. A couple people got up. One of these screamed out something. Turn around. I'm like, calm down, it's not that serious. The other dude jumped up, wants to his father, and put his hand on me like he was on some. I grabbed him and said, calm down, it's on a plane. It's not gonna work, calm down. Stewardess came, I said, I don't want no problem, I just want to get off the plane. I said, cool. The captain asked me before I leave, would you like to do anything? I said, no, I want to leave. Cool. Walking now, the guy's walking behind me. You know how you feel somebody? I turn around, like, what's up, bro? Please don't do this. Like, don't do this. Start saying something. Say back to him, like, yo, bro, you're gonna get yourself in a bad situation. Get on the escalator. He's on the escalator down for me. I'm like, bro, don't do this. He doesn't do this. I don't know what to do after that. You did? You put your hands on me, you flinched at me. I had to grab him. You tumble down the escalator. The other dude comes, jumps on top of me.
What other dude?
The other dude that I had the first incident with on the plane.
So he's gone.
No, he was here. He jumped on top of me. So now he was acting like trying to jump. So I got to physically restrain both of them. So that's how we end up at the bottom of the escalator. I don't want nothing. I want to go home. I don't know nothing.
Was this the guy?
I don't know nothing. I just told you the story, what happened. Got into a little incident. It's not that important. If I can go home, I'd rather go home. I don't want to deal with nothing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Calm down, Joe. Calm down.
By the end of it, Jim Jones is just ready to leave. He's stunned that it all escalated like this, just for the sake of clicks and attention.
Guy's just got a job.
Yeah, I know that, but I just gotta go home. I don't.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
guy's got a job to do.
That's the first thing from my
course.
brother. I do not want to do anything to hurt anybody. That's not what I'm into. But I'm not going to let nobody do anything to me at all.
Of course.
Is the older man okay?
They're checking him out right now. They just put him on a gurney, all right?
And that was solely whoever he's with, his chaperone. That was his chaperone's fault. His chaperone should have took him out of there. They was already walking out, bro. He was on the way out with that older man. I'm on the escalator tussling. I get to the bottom of the escalator. He leaves the old man and comes back towards the escalator to try to get some free licks off. I'm like, yo, bro, what is going on? I'm like, yo, bro, you like 85 pounds, bro. Like, what is your mind is telling you to, like.
Surveillance footage and multiple accounts back up Jones's version of events. In the end, police decide not to charge anyone. Jones also declines to press charges against the others. In the end, the only upgrade they got was to the back of a police car. Sound off in the comments.